Alright, everybody, how's everybody doing? So today on this episode, we are going to go explore other islands. I'm gonna go ahead and craft us a fast travel belt, and so we can build a camp on another island. So the goal is we're gonna travel in our little boat. We have to travel to one of these islands over here, one of these markers. So let's go ahead and craft ourselves a fast travel belt, which we should have enough. Need one more piece, which is good. Because we have 16 of them right there. Let's go ahead and craft ourselves a fast travel bell. What the fast travel bell does, it lets us travel from, we have to build a fast travel tower. So now once we have our boat, we'll be able to fast travel back to this camp. Once we're in the boat, make sure I don't need nothing else besides the bell, wood, which wood we'll get on the other island, which I am not too worried about. Let's go ahead and call our first boat. Eventually we'll get to the point where we get our ship, but for right now, we'll have to use this bad boy. So you have to be careful because there is bigger ships sailing around that will attack us. On the other playthrough I did, luckily I was able to be fast enough to escape them. But we're not going to push the envelope today. If I have to, I will. But if I don't have to, I'm going to try to avoid it. That's all at all costs. Once we get our ship, we'll go start taking them down. I hope everybody's having a great day today. Time of recording, it is Saturday, so those of you that are watching, I hope you guys have a great day and have had a great weekend. Now, this series is pretty much a series of we're doing a playthrough here, so everybody can check out the game. I'm extremely excited for this one coming on release. Release date we're not 100% sure of. They haven't given us a release date for the game itself. So just waiting for that so I can have the game pre-ordered and then we'll do a longer series. I do still have a couple other series going on, so if you guys want to check them out. Besides that, let me know what you guys are thinking about the series. Drop a comment below and let me know what you guys think. And if you guys are liking the content, enjoying everything that we're showing, or you think of a game that you want me to play, definitely drop a comment down below too as well. Also, drop me down a like and a subscribe. So we got to go this way. It does feel like traveling with this one. It's a little bit slower. Obviously because it's a small boat, not a big ship. But I've already done a playthrough, so I'm not gonna give any spoilers out to anybody, especially those of you that want to try or those of you that are enjoying the series. But when you get the ship, it is pretty fun. Having my good morning coffee this morning. Alright, so one of the areas we have to go is over here. Now, in the previous episode, we did upgrade all the tools. So what we're going to do is we're going to build the camp over here, build the respawn part. Due to the fact that these guys are a little bit going to be a higher level than I am, because my character's still at level 1. So what it is on this one, the leveling system is a little bit different than your typical level-based game. Due to the fact is that you're not leveling as you're crafting and everything like that. The way I've learned you gain levels is either doing what I call the ruins, um, or you do the quests, or any side quests that come up in that process. So if you take a look, do have a couple Q markers there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get close to the island, to shore, and we are going to drop down the speed some. And you can always recall this when you unlock the ship. You'll be able to. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna build a camp. So we need 5 pieces of wood. It is important. It is a good idea that if you guys um are doing it, you guys go through and build yourself a camp and a tent and a fast travel. Those are the 3 things I recommend doing as soon as you get to a new island. So that way, if you do die, you can respawn back on that island and you don't have to pretty much sail from your main island back over here. So we're not gonna go too crazy. And let's build a respawn point. And for the bell, we need some wood. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna interact with this, set my respawn point. So now if I die, I respawn back on this island. So anytime you guys go to another island, it would be definitely recommended to build yourself a camp, a tent, and a fast travel point. That way it just takes away from the long wait of sailing. Need some more wood. We have enough food on the character itself that he can, I should be good through for a while. And every so often you do have to sit down and have your character eat. So we put a fast travel bell, boom. Now we can fast travel back and forth between these islands. Looks like I got a little stubborn little dodo trying to attack me. Alright, so the next step, now that we have that all set up, we're going to go to these markers. Looks like there's a shipwreck right there. So in the process, I'm going to cut through here to get to it, because we have one marker here, and here's the quest part. So we might as well go knock out that ruin and see. I should be close to getting a level up. So that will help with your character progression. Got new discovery there. Alright, so see, we have a ruin here. So we're going to go ahead and explore it and gain the XP from it. Take a look. You see how that guy's level 6 and he just yeeted me. Check behind these things in here, because sometimes you find treasures. And treasures, by finding all the treasures in this area, is where you unlock. If you take a look, we have some. This is going to be a rough one because there we go. Come on. See? And you're going to run into that through your playthrough multiple times. So now we have to go back and get all our stuff. So the good part, unlike any other games, once you die, the mobs do not regain health, so they'll be at wherever you left it at. But you definitely on this island until you get at least to level 3, I want to say, or get yourself better weapons, you will die a couple times. Get this dodo because I don't want to be getting jumped while I'm fighting those boars. It's a good part too to knock out these ruins because it will make your life easier when you come to fighting the pirates. There you go. And then we can collect our stuff back. Now let's heal up because there's still a couple more boars in here. So far, I've found through my playthroughs, there's 2 ways of healing. You have the bandage healing, which we already read that. You'll have the bandage healing, and you'll also have as well the healing for see how we got one coming towards us. And that's why I was saying, do not let you try the best you can not to let yourself get overwhelmed because these guys are level 6. Here we did get some curiosities, some more context right there. I'll let you guys read real quick. And then once you're done, just put it in your journal. Take a look. We're missing one more to complete this one. We just got to find the chest. Now there is a little subplot in the game itself that you have to kill boars and the dodos. I think one is killing 40. I need to believe that's in that room that we discovered. Sugar. Got the one that's up there. Alright, let's keep on to one more trip. If not, we're going to continue to the next quest part. There's one on top. I noticed in this one, the weapons do not have... don't suffer damage. Boom. I knew it was in this room. Ah, look at that. We got a better saber. Got a couple of those pastries, I guess you want to call them. So we're going to move that over there. It's going to give us a little bit more of a damage. So if you take a look, we have new discoveries. So we unlocked the alchemy table and the stove and pot. And then adventures, glorious hunters. So this opens up another side quest for us to do. Take a look. Okay, my character is at level 2. So we do have stat points. I like to be able to play more of agility base play style. It's all depending on what you want to do. I know there is two-handed weapons you guys can have in this game. I've never been a big fan of them. I like to do more of agility build. So here's your talent pool. So here pretty much is your build, your play style, however you want to do it. In this case, what we're gonna do is, I think the best one I like is gonna be damage resistance. Helps my guy stay up a little bit more. So here is the game currency. When the game finally releases, this is the currency in game that you'll use for trading and everything else, based off of what I've learned. So now we're at level 2 and we have a better saber. So it's definitely going to help us out a little bit more fighting these mobs that are a little bit higher. So there is the ship that we are going to be repairing. This is where it's going to be nice to have the fast travel, because you'll be going back and forth, because I believe it's 100 wood, 50 copper nails, rope, and cloth. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pull out the gun. Try to get a little bit of control so you don't get overwhelmed by these guys. So we're out of bullets. So now, so you need 100 wood, 20 nails, 20 fabric, and 10 rope. So now that we were right there, while we're here, what we're going to do is we are going to explore this marker, and we're going to explore this marker. And then we'll work on getting the rest of the stuff for the boat. Exploring those two should give us enough of the XP needed to gain another level up. But all in all, this is going to be for those of you that like the survival game and like the pirate genre. In my opinion, it's going to be case of. It's definitely going to be a great game. The nice part with this demo, you guys can play it, practice it, get used to the mechanics and everything like that, and it is unlimited. So here, we have another cave, which will be another copper cave, because I believe copper is the highest. Yep, that's a copper cave. So let's go check that other spot. So what I'm probably gonna do, I'm gonna break a little bit for what I was saying, so that way you guys have already seen me farm, you guys have already seen me mine, you guys have already seen me do all that. So for this case, what we're gonna do is I'll be doing some of that off recording, so you guys don't have to get bored to watch that part. You guys already seen through the episodes what you got to do to do all that. So I'll save you guys the boredom of having to watch me do it. I know this, if I believe correctly, this is the island that has two caves. I believe this is the other cave we're going to. Oh, we're out of amp, we're out of bullets. What we're gonna do is we're going to collect these leathers. Oh, there's two right there. Let's not mess with them right now. Yep, see, this is the other copper cave. Yep. So technically, if we wanted to, we could build a workbench and everything over here just to make the back and forth traveling good. Easier. It's an idea. So tell me what you guys think. Just go ahead and build it here. Let's be efficient. Or you guys enjoy the sailing. Obviously, with the small boat, sailing is not going to be as fun because it is going to take, but we do have the fast travel that we can use to our advantage. So that's going to be a case of it'll make it a lot more easier for back and forth. This guy. Just go back on the boat and fast travel back to the base. So we know we need 100 wood, we need 20 nails, we need 20 fabric, and we're gonna need 10 rope, which I believe we'll have enough of that at base. Now if you back it away, now you can just click on here, fast travel. Brings you right back to the town, to your fast travel point that you selected. Take those. We need more charcoal, so meaning that we should have some more charcoal right there. Always want to make sure you have charcoal in hand, because you do need charcoal, then the copper ore, to make more of the ingots. So over here we have a chance to make 18 more. So we're gonna do that. Then the nice part is you don't have to carry everything on you. So my character's hungry. What I'm gonna do is feed him real quick. And then we'll go through and put everything away that we can. Try to keep somewhat organization. It's never my strongest point in other games, so that's something I'm definitely working on. Alright, so now we have that set up. So we need 20. So there's a stack, each one makes 5. So we'll get that crafting. We do need fabric. I'm actually gonna try to make 30 of them, so I can make us some bandages. Rope, we need 10 rope. Okay. We're gonna take advantage and make some bullets for us. Do that much. Alright. And we should take advantage and make a shovel as well. I believe we didn't make a shovel last time. Then we need gunpowder. So if you notice, once you unlock it, now you have the ability to craft it. So that's definitely going to be a nice one to have. Now we're just going to put this stuff away. I'm going to keep these for sure. Need those. And we'll keep those on us. Go ahead and make us some bandages. 6 more bandages. So the nice part about constantly keeping bandages on you is going to be so you can constantly heal yourself on the go. Alright, with that being said, appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to call this one an episode. If you guys do definitely like how everything's going, drop a like, drop a comment down below. Also, if you guys want me to take over this whole island and make a whole monster pirate base off of here, let me know. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.